You want to get clients online and sell passive income products like courses or ebooks, but you're just not sure how to get clients and how to do so consistently so that your efforts pay off. Getting clients online can be simple, efficient, and effective when you focus your efforts on digital marketing, more specifically email marketing, which is the most effective way to get clients online. In today's video, I'm going to show you step-by-step what that looks like with respect to list building tips. Nutritionists get clients in two typical ways: through traditional marketing and through digital marketing. Now, you're probably all familiar with traditional marketing because it's been around longer. It's billboards, word of mouth, doctor referrals, even insurance, and these types of ways where you're able to get clients traditionally, they do work, but there's a much more effective, efficient way, and that's digital marketing. Digital marketing means anything on the internet. That could be social media, email marketing, search engine optimization, webinars, any type of modality that functions on the internet is considered a digital marketing strategy. And today I'm going to be focusing specifically on the strategy of email marketing, which is the most effective way for you to use digital marketing. Now, digital marketing is 50% more effective than traditional marketing for various reasons, such as our ability to measure our efforts better than traditional marketing efforts. So what is a list building process and what exactly does that look like? Building an email list means the process of finding and collecting emails from subscribers or users that have visited your landing page. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Collecting emails allows you to create a database to complete your marketing efforts. And that database is going to come in hand because you'll be able to look at metrics and key information to learn about behaviors and how you can adjust your strategy to support sales. Now, you do need permission when it comes to building your list because there are laws that are in favor of the user, meaning the person who's opted in to join your email list. The benefit of building an email list is that you own this asset compared to other digital marketing like social media, which you don't own that. So if you're using Facebook or Instagram as your primary marketing channel, that just keep in mind, and even recently there can be outages, shortages, your account can get hacked, blocked, it can also just disappear. And I'm not saying it happens a lot, but if and when it does happen, you don't own social media, but you do own your email list. So that's why it's important to focus on both and really focus your primary efforts on building your list. And I'm a fan of building your list through social media and using them together, but we'll talk about that on another day. So for purposes of this conversation, building your list is a great opportunity for you because you own your list. You do not own your social media channel. Because you own your email list, you have opportunities to communicate with potential and current customers who've opted into your email list at the pace that you prefer, but also that works for them. And that's something that you can learn through testing. Email marketing has the highest conversion rates of any other media channel. In fact, email marketing is 40 times more effective at acquiring a new client than Twitter or Facebook. So if digital marketing is 50% more effective as an opportunity to get clients than traditional marketing, and email marketing is seen as the most effective channel within digital marketing for you to get clients, then it would make sense to say that every registered dietitian needs to focus on list building efforts because it is an efficient and effective and impactful way for you to build your marketing efforts and sell with a system. And that's going to help you find ways to work less and make more money. You're probably wondering, okay, great, how do I make my email list grow faster? And that's a great question. And what you need is what's called a free offer or a freebie or a freemium. And that is going to be something that you create that people can volunteer. They have to opt in to join or get access to your free offer. And then when they opt in to your free offer, that means that they have subscribed or joined your email list. Now, I have a video I'll link in the description box and at the end of this video to talk all about step-by-step how to create a free offer and what that looks like, again, with efforts to incentivize people to join your email list, because that's a whole other topic, but that is the number one way that you grow your list is by creating a free offer in the form of a guide, digital download, a checklist. There's a lot of different types, but you always want to keep it basic and simple at first until you're able to really grow and expand in your business efforts with time. Now, I want to show you my first freebie, and I have that linked here. And it was pretty simple, and it talks about the same stuff I talk about now, although this freebie was made 4 years ago when I first started my online business. And I also wanted to show you another freebie that I have created for you. This is actually for our clients in our Rebellion membership. Now they get access to this freebie that I've created specifically for dietitians that want to save some time and they want to create a free offer, but they don't want to make it from scratch. So keep in mind that those are examples of what freebies look like. Just remember that when people opt in to these free guides, you are building your database of subscribers, and the more subscribers you have, the better. But it's not that simple, not just any subscriber. You want them to be engaged subscribers, and you want them to be subscribers who are really going to benefit from the products and services that you sell. So you want them to be targeted subscribers and subscribers who are going to engage with the emails that you're sending regularly. You want to ask people to spread the word. So in addition to creating a freebie, right, that free download that I showed you, you can ask people, can you share this? Or do you know anybody who would benefit from a list on, whatever it might be? Let's say, for example, of the freebie I made for our Rebellion clients, that would be a guide about carbohydrates. And it could be as simple as that topic until you've refined your messaging. But the idea is that you want to get the word out and you want to get people excited and you want to tap into your network and do your best to try to expand your efforts to get the information that you've created out there. Utilizing social media strategically is really important. Now, I have tons of videos on that topic. So if you're using social media in tandem with an email strategy, and that means that you ideally would be using social media to grow your email list, and then you would be using your email list and sending out emails regularly, trying to get people to purchase your products and services. So they really work well together. And you do want to make your freebie good, but keep in mind that you optimize your free guide after you've created it. And one of the biggest mistakes dietitians make is they try to make a perfect anything, course, free guide, handouts, etc. And they do this prematurely. So you first want to get that information from people and learn, what do your potential customers want and need? And until you know that and validate that, you want to make the content simple. And this is an iterative process, and it's going to take some constant action on your end to be learning and talking to people to then modify your messaging and translate that information you've received onto your free guide to hope that you'll get more people to download the guide and you'll get more people converting to purchasing your products and services. So I want to share a little bit about my story. I created this workbook with an email marketing campaign several years ago, and it was extremely effective. And the workbook took the information that I teach in my proprietary process, and I gave it to you for free in questionnaires. And it was a workbook. It was probably about 20 pages. Now, I don't suggest you do that for your first freebie, but this was not my first freebie. This was a freebie I had that was very specifically linked to getting people to join a group program, and it worked very well. And so keep in mind that when you're looking to strategically optimize your free guides, if you already have an offer up and running that's successful, you can take elements of your paid offer and then use that in your free guide, exactly like I showed you. So I teach dietitians how to market, sell, package their services, etc., how to create digital products, take elements of my framework and formula and put it into a questionnaire. And that's really helpful for people who haven't yet purchased my products and services, but it's an only small, tiny little fraction of the knowledge that I have that I do share with my clients. So that's a great way for you as you advance to know what information to put inside a free guide. So we already talked about list building tactics, which include creating and offering a freebie. So what else? Online events are extremely effective, and an online event can mean a webinar that you host or a joint webinar that you're doing with somebody else. And when I first started my business, that was extremely effective. I partnered with Dietitian Connection, I did some work with the Academy, and I was constantly making consistent efforts to join with other audiences to build my email list. And it worked. And then through my email list, I was able to send emails regularly and incentivize people through my email marketing efforts to purchase my products and services. Now, paid ads can work, but I don't recommend using paid ads until you are sure that your actual offer works. So you want to have proof of concept before you put a lot of money into paid advertisement. So my suggestion is to first focus on organic social media and organic building, meaning you're growing your brand without ads. And then when you do see a level of success, that's a great time later to invest in ads. So if you're wondering what's a good size for your email list, 1,000 is pretty standard from most experts in the industry, meaning you want 1,000 people who have voluntarily subscribed and stayed on your email list. Because remember, people can opt out at any time, and you want to give them the opportunity to do so to make sure that you are not avoiding any loss. So if you're thinking about why 1,000, what does that mean? I'm going to do some math. Because to launch your product successfully, think about the price of your product, and then we want to think about average conversion rates, and then we want to look at the amount of subscribers that you have on your email list. And that simple math is going to indicate why 1,000 subscribers is a magic number. Email marketing is a system, and if you're wondering, can I get clients without a system? Absolutely. But if you're wondering, can I sustain getting clients without a system? The answer is no. So at some point in your journey, you will need to use email marketing if you want to find sustainable, low cost, and effective ways for you to acquire customers and even retain customers. Email marketing is the best avenue for you to do that. And there's a lot of advanced tactics we can talk about later, like segmenting your lists for your email list. And that's going to help you with understanding and trying to incentivize retention versus getting people to sign up with you in the first place. People argue with me all the time that they don't need social media or they're resistant to social media, and I have added in my proprietary system that if you have any mental health struggles or if you do need to take a break from using social media, I've given options for other media types that you can explore if you don't want to use social media to build your business. Although I do recommend it if you don't have any health conditions that are causing you anxiety. That being said, you can incorporate traditional marketing. You can also incorporate other online marketing efforts that aren't social media, but you can't ignore email marketing because it's the most effective form of digital marketing. It's 50% more effective than any other channel, and it outweighs search, and it outweighs blogs, and it outweighs webinars, and it outweighs social media. So I would say when in doubt, use social media as your primary form of marketing, and then add a secondary form as well, because remember, email marketing alone is not enough. You have to have strategies to build your email list, because you're going to need at least 1,000 subscribers to be able to get those standard conversion rates and make sales that are consistent in your business. So conversion rates are a benchmark, and remember, you have to make sales in your business in order to be profitable and focus on profitability. So average conversion rates are about 1 to 2%. Now that doesn't mean that your conversion rates, meaning people who are actually taking the action that you ask, for example, we're going to say that they're purchasing your product or service, let's say your product, let's say a course. If you have a course and you want people to buy it and the average rates are 2%, you might have an average rate of a little higher or a little lower, but 2% is the benchmark. So let's just use that for purposes of this mathematical example. So if you have a mini course, which we recommend to create, especially if it's your first digital product, and you price that at $98, let's do some simple math. If you have a list of 200 people, because you're focusing on 1,000, but you're not quite there yet, and you convert at 2%, and you have 4 sales priced at $98, that means you're going to make $392. If you have a list, and this is based on conversions, and of course these are assumptions based on industry standards. If you have a list of 500 and you have conversion rate again at 2%, and you're selling for $98 and you make 10 sales, then you'll receive $980 for your efforts. And if you have a list of 1,000 and 2% is a conversion again, and then you make 20 sales of $98, then you can earn $1,960. So you can see from the math that the higher your subscriber count is, the higher probability you have to make more money. So it's important that you're constantly looking at building your email list and growing the size of your email list. Now, let's do a little bit more math here, because I know there's a lot of you watching that are like, okay, cool, that's great for a mini course, but can you show me the math for a membership? Because ultimately, so many of you are interested in creating a membership community, which I think is fantastic. So memberships are typically priced a lot lower, let's say $19 to $60 a month. And knowing that, if you're focusing on a monthly rate, so for purposes of this math, we're going to say that people are purchasing their membership and they're paying once a month and they're paying a low fee. Let's do the math for you building your email list at different sizes with that standard 2% conversion. So let's say $40 a month, just to pick an even number. If you have a list of 200 people, right? 200 people in your email list, 200 subscribers that have volunteered with a 2% conversion, that means that you would make $160 if you priced your membership at $40, which is a lot less money than that course because the membership's cheaper. Let's do some more math. If you have 500 people on your email list at a 2% conversion rate, that's going to be 10 sales, and that's going to be $400. Again, $40 is the membership price that we're going with. And then finally, if you've got 1,000 subscribers on your email list with a 2% conversion rate, if you've made 20 sales, that's $800. So you can see from the math that focusing on building that list and improving your conversion rates, of course, is going to help you make more money, and specifically passively. Now that you're clear on the math and how to build your list, I want you to watch this next video on passive and leveraged income products like memberships so that you can learn more about what that looks like, and I look forward to seeing you next time.